Sometimes you've got to learn to let go and you've got to trust your team. I came to my present position from another school where there were only the three of us. So we tended to sort of muck in together and do things, and being the head of department, I did most of the work. When I got to my new school, I had a vastly different team. I had 7 people in it. We're a boarding school, which means that we have people whose major role is in the house, so they don't actually teach very much in school. So for my sins, I had 3 of those. I had 1 assistant boarding person. I had 2 heads of year, and then there was me. So I had the full-time timetable and everybody else was part-time. So the first year was just horrendous, and there was lots needed doing in the curriculum. So I thought there's got to be a better way than me doing it all by myself. So I had done some reading on distributed leadership. And so what I decided was that we would tackle one of our curriculum areas, and that was the Key Stage 3. So that's 7, 8 and 9. And I thought, right, so I divided people up into teams in the areas that they were teaching. And they were actually really receptive of this idea, but it meant for me that I actually had to let go a lot. They were responsible for putting the topics together. They were responsible for the assessment. They were responsible for putting the resources together and making sure that everything worked on our curriculum reporting and assessment program. So that's what we did this year. And that's really my nugget of knowledge, really, is sometimes you've got to learn to let go and you've got to trust your team, because actually, given COVID, we're probably a bit lucky we didn't have too much online time, but they did a fantastic job, and we've got such wonderfully inspiring lessons now, because the big problem in a British school is that 7, 8 and 9 tends to be mini IGCSE. So all you're doing in those second, the 4th and 5th year is you're repeating what you've already done in the 1st, 2nd and 3rd years. And I couldn't think of anything more boring if I was a child. So I thought, no, we've got to do something different. So we have, and they've come up with things like Hometown or Clone Town, which was a study on globalization in our local area. These kinds of new 21st century, more inspiring, a lot better than just doing earthquakes, volcanoes, rivers. I think that that's the best thing I've done just about my whole career, and that's talking a long time now. So yeah, distributed leadership is my little nugget of knowledge.